Good morning, you guys. Last night I watched a video on the V reactions, and I have to be careful with my words, as you know. Um, I didn't even finish it. I couldn't. I couldn't. And this was just the reactions. Um, it didn't even get into people just suddenly dying. It was just the reactions, and it was just really heart-wrenching. And I only got maybe a minute or two in. I had to turn it off, and then I had to do a lot of work to kind of pull myself back into a good place emotionally. It's just devastating. And we all know people that are injured from this. Um, and some of those people that are injured from it don't even realize that that's why they're injured. They think they've suddenly developed these heart conditions, right? So it's sad. I do know someone who very much is aware that her condition was caused from that. And she speaks out about it, but she's also censored from it. So, um, in my area alone, it's awful. Anyway, onward and upward, right? Um, so I really wanted to know a story around this situation, these V's. I wanted to see what the future holds for them. And we got these two ending cards, thank God, complete endings of the cycle. Okay. So, in regards of tell us a story, we got the Emperor, which is the great healer, right? So that's what this was depicted as, wasn't it? It was depicted as something that was going to heal people, but instead, it has harmed people, right? Across from that, we've got new beginnings in about a year, give or take, okay? So, give or take. This is the cups, which is slower moving. So, sometime within this year, or a little longer, it could be because it's cups. But some people will be disappointed when this cycle is ended, and it's gonna be forced to end. So, with this ending card, you know, it's you have to surrender to it. It's being forced to end. Um, and the universe is kind of making that happen with strength and the Wheel of Fortune. So karmically, this has got to come to pass, and it will. It will. So, yeah, it's going to end, you guys. It's showing that some people are going to be disappointed when it does. There's going to be disappointments when this is forced to come to end. And so I asked, is that because these people that are disappointed still trust what is being said about these things? And I got yes. They trust they trust with the world card. Yes, they trust. They trust everything that's been said about it. So they trust the information they've been given. Of course, we know they haven't been given the whole story. So then I asked, uh, I asked, um, how is this going to be forced to be surrendered? Give me a story around that. Okay. And so the first card up is the Hierophant. So the bad guys, right? So the bad guys, the bad V's, what's in them? Because this can be like witchcraft. This can be like witchcraft. It can be like potions, things like that. So the bad guys, what's in these things, will be judged. So that's what's going to force the ending. This is a surrender too. It's a forced ending, okay? All right. So if this is going to be judged, and these people, still trust it, sadly, they're going to be disappointed even though it's been judged and proven. There are some people that are still going to be sadly disappointed because they've trusted. All right, so I said, will it be a court case? Will it be a court case that forces this, into fruition? And that's not what I got. I got the first card up was walking away. So I know there's court cases, but the court cases may not be the thing. But they are telling me that it's going to be the answer to our prayers. It's going to transcend everything. So it's not telling me, yes, it's a court case. It's telling me that possibly these court cases are going to get walked away from. But an answer to our prayer is going to help transcend this. So it's not telling me exactly what's going to force this surrender to. But it is telling me within the year we're going to see this shit stop. And it's saying that sadly some people are going to be disappointed still because they trust what's been said to them about them. But that these things are going to be judged. So I'm thinking, and I should have asked this. I always, once I get on, I'm like, oh, I should have asked. I'm wondering if what's going to happen is it goes a little further than these ordinary court cases, and it is taken to a higher level of judgment. And I'm wondering if that's going to have anything to do with if it's not the regular court cases, but this stuff is being judged. I wonder if it's going to be like tribunal based, you guys. And so let's because it is the answer to our prayers. It's going to transcend this. Let's cut the card 3 times. So I'm telling the universe right now, we're going to cut the cards 3 times, and they can give me the answer to, will this be because of tribunals? Like a bigger, much bigger court case than the one that we know of. So there's once that I've cut them. Cut them again. And I'm going to cut them again. Is this because it will be like tribunals that judge this, and that will be how it ends up coming to pass? King of Wands. That very well could be a yes, or it could be that we come in with a new leader that takes them away. A new leader. Because you know who that is, don't you? For me. That can be the old Mr. T card, you guys. So we're going to come in with a new leader that I'm asking. I'm cutting those cards again. I'm cutting them 3 more times. 3 more times, you guys. Oh, geez. Is a new leader going to come in? And through that new leadership, these things are taken off of the shelves, so to speak, so that people aren't getting them. Asking off of this card right here, you guys. Yep. So, I mean, it could be Mr. T, or it could be new leadership that comes in and ends it. So it's going to be done because of via leadership. It's not going to be court cases. It's going to be a leadership that comes in and just ends this cycle. So that's what I'm getting anyway, you guys. But look at all the endings that we're getting. So it is going to come to pass, you guys. It is going to come to pass. It is going to be judged. It is coming to pass. There will be some disappointed people because they've really truly believed the garbage that they were fed about it. I mean, a lot of these people don't even believe it's an experiment. They still don't understand that it was an experiment. And they certainly don't understand that it was an experiment and how many of us would just gladly go to the slaughter. So, all right, you guys. Well, I hope that you found a little comfort in the fact that this is going to be forced into an ending. And it will be forced. It will be forced to end. That's what this card represents, having to surrender to it. All right, so until next time, you guys, I hope that you found some value in this. Please do like, share, subscribe, hit the all notification button, all of that stuff. I never remembered to say that, but I have my note back on the table again this morning. It helps me. It helps the algorithm, and it helps these messages get out there and get circulated. So if you find value in what I'm doing here, please do. Please do give me a hand by doing those things. All right, you guys, until next time, much, much love and many blessings from me to all of you. Take care.